Hello everyone, my name is Genaro Marquez, and I topped the 7 in the remote side deck regional today um, with Dinomorphia. My round 1 opponent was against Dracotail. Where I ended up losing 1-2. In round 2, I went up against Yummy Sky Striker, and I went 2-1. Round 3, I went against Lunalite Tri Brigade and ended up going 2-1. Round 4, I went against Art Mage branded Dracotail, and I ended up winning 2-1. Round 5, I went up against K9 Vanquish Soul and ended up going 2-0. Round 6, I lost to K9 Crystron 1-2, and in round 7, I went 2-1 against branded Bestial. So let's get into the deck profile. First, we got the heart and soul of the monsters in the deck. 3 Dinomorphia Therizia. When she's normal summoned, you can set 1 Dinomorphia card from your deck to the field. If your life points are 2,000 or lower, you can make her 2,000 attack rather than 15, so she's getting 500. Also, when she is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can banish 1 trap card from your graveyard and summon the other one, which is Diplos. And this is where people are probably going to question me or even ask why. But I ended up going with 1 Diplos, and I did not miss the second Diplos all day at all. And my reasoning for 1 is just because when it was at 2, I was seeing it a lot in my opening hand, so cutting it down really did help. It's just my personal choice. You can run 2 if you want, but I think 1 is fine. Now for the that's it for the monsters. Now for the spells, we have 1 card of Demise and 3 duality. I was running Prosperity, but I ended up taking it out because this wasn't great for me. I barely saw these cards today. I did see Demise once, and it was great. When I was going second, and I had opened up with evenly matched against the branded Despia player. Next, we have the heart and soul of the deck when it comes to the traps. You got the 3 Frenzy. It allows you to use 1 monster in your extra deck, one monster in your deck. So it's basically like branded fusion. And then you got Domain, which is deck, hand, or field to fusion summon. And all the normal traps have the effect if your life points are 2,000 lower and your opponent activates effect, you can banish them and you will take no effect damage for the rest of the turn. I didn't see this card but like twice, and that was against the Sky Striker Yummy player and the branded player. And when I did see it, it was really good, but I didn't see it often. 3 Soul the Supreme King. You can pay half your life points and summon a Supreme King Dragon Zark from your extra deck. Its effects are negated. Then if your opponent activates a spell while this is in your graveyard and you control face up Zark, you can banish it and the Zark, and then summon up to 1 of each of the following from your deck, graveyard, extra deck, etc. A Xyz Dragon, Pendulum Dragon, Fusion Dragon, and Synchro Dragon. Next we have 2 Alert. Alert is great for the grind game, and if your opponent has board wipes and keeps trying to keep your Rex Term on field, you can use this to bring Rex Term back, or you can bring back your Diplos and your Therizia at the end phase to get send a card and set a card, and then you could use them on your turn for Dolka or Lagia, which we'll get to that in a minute. Next we have 2 Trapaholic. Thinking about bumping this up to 3. This card was a godsend. It's great. Every time I saw it, I usually was using it to chain to one of my fusion spells to set Ferret Flames, and when my opponent established a board, I would just Ferret Flames it away. So this card's clutch. I'm probably going to up it to 3. Next is 2 Gravediggers. I won 3 of my games today due to Gravedigger Trap Hole. The Art Mage matchup, I was able to win off of it. The K9 Vanquish Soul matchup, I won because of it. And then the branded Bestial deck, I was able to get this off and get a game. Next, we have 2 Daruma Karma Cannon. Really good card. Really good against Yummy. It came up once today. I didn't see it more than that. But when it did, I was able to board wipe, so it was really, really good. Then we have 2 Ferret Flames. Favorite Planes is really, really good. I don't like it at 3 because I can brick with it. But it's a board wipe for basically for almost every deck in the meta right now, because they're usually you're going to have lower life points than all their monsters attacks. So it's really, really good. One Brute. Brute is really good. It's a non-target destruction, and you can blow up your own Dinomorphias and get effects. So it's really, really good. And it's essentially 2 copies because of Kentragina. I'm not running Sonic. As much as Sonic I felt could have been good, it is just not great this format. Next we have one anti-spell fragrance. This came up several times today. It was MVP. This came up once, and it was against the Yummy player, and that was Grand Horn of Heaven. Stopped him from being able to kill me and establish a big board, so Grand Horn's really, really good. If I ever to take it out, it might be for some newer cards later down the line. I am undecided, but for now, in theory, this is a really good card. Next we got 3 Solemn Strike. Solemn Strike's really, really good. I run 3 because I do like to see it in my opening hand. I mean, drawing into it late game is kind of lackluster, but I still like it at 3. Because once you get the advantage off a strike and whatever, it's just really, really good. You just gotta know how to control your own life points. Next we run 3 Iron Thunder. It's basically Judgment, except for when a spell trap is activated, but also a monster effect on the field, and it blows up all cards. It negates the activation by paying half your life points and destroying all cards within that column. So that came up twice today. Against the Yummy Sky Striker player and the Vanquishful player. They played in the same column as their Link monster, so I just flipped this up and destroyed their Link monster, their K9, and just plussed from there. And if you hit your own, like, Dinomorphias, like, especially the small dudes, it doesn't hurt because they just all float back anyway. We got 1 Solemn Judgment, rip Solemn Judgment from on the ban list, eliminating it to 1. Still a good card. Wish there was more. And then 2 Dinomorphia Intact. This is essentially just another Solemn Strike by paying half your life points. Then for the rest of this turn, any battle damage you take is half whatever your current life points are. And then you can banish it and to prevent battle damage. So as long as this is active, you will never die because Yu-Gi-Oh rounds up. So if you're at 1 life point, you'll go down to 0.50, and then it rounds back up to 1. And that is it for the main deck. Next, we're going to go to the side deck. We got 3 Rex Term, 2 Kentragina, and 1 Stealthbergia. This, for me, worked out great. If I ever were to take out a card, I might add a 3rd Kentragina, but for now, this is perfect for me. Then we had 1 Lars, because 2 Kentragina can go into Lars, and then you can alert her back, bring her back anyway, but Lars is really, really good. Dolka was really, really good. I did not go into Logia at all. I kept going into Dolka. Now we got the Zark package. We got the 1 Zark. I am not running Arcray. If you you either use him for the Soul Spring Ping, or you can wait until later, summon him, and then if you had opened up Daruma will set him down, and then it blows up your opponent's board. Then we have Brave Eyes Pendulum Dragon, really good for hand traps. Not as good this form outside for the hand traps though. 1 clear Crystal Wing for spell heavy decks, so I can negate that, and their occasional monster I can make them immune. For more monster heavy base decks, Crystal Wing. Then something I decided to tech in, and it actually won. It won me both the games. I ended up popping off Soul. Was Odd Eyes Rebellion Dragon, because on my turn I can go into Dragon Overlord on top of him and get 3 attacks. Next is the sideboard. We ran 1 Lightning Storm. We ran 3 Raw Sphere Mode. This might end up becoming a Lava Golem because people are seeing it more, so they're playing around it. So it's probably gonna be Lava Golem. A really good card. Every time I opened it was 3 evenly matched, and this was really like, except for like 1 matchup, this was really lackluster. I am thinking about taking it out. I don't know yet. Might go out for Lancia because Crystron's still floating around. Again, I don't know. But 3 Droll. In theory, it was good, but in this particular tournament, it was not all that great. This card was super good throughout the event. Every time I started it in and saw it, and that was Soul Drain. Really good against Crystron, really good against Malice, really good against the Dracotel and etc. It's just really good in general. I started this card in like twice, and when I did it, did see it was really good, and that's Rivalry of the Warlords, and then one Skill Drain just to have an extra backup. And that's it for the deck profile, guys. Uh, Shout out to all my friends for supporting me and having my back all the time. And shout out to the side deck and all their judges and the staff there for making it possible to go into these events. So yeah, and shout out to Dinomorphia Duelist on Facebook because to make this deck list, I was just kind of like skipping around a lot of other lists and was play testing for 4 months now. So I appreciate all you guys and your guys' input. Anyway, this has been my Dinomorphia 7th place side deck remote regional profile, and I am out.